Bismillah, walhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalam, Allah Rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. I hope you're all doing well, inshallah. I came across this video on Instagram, two videos in fact, and I wanted to react on it. I had some things to say about it, inshallah. So let's start with the first one.
This is the Quran. As a Christian, I'm going to take the entire month of September and read the entire Quran cover to cover. Muslims keep telling me, read the whole Quran and I'll become a Muslim. So why not take them up on the challenge?
Okay, so that's the first video. We need to watch the second video. So let's go.
It's September 1st, so that means it is time for me as a Christian to read the Quran. If you don't know, I made a video about this a couple weeks ago, and it went viral. Over 12 million on Instagram Reels, over 7 million on TikTok. Well, here's the plan. I'm going to read the entire Quran in a month. No, I am not going to read it to convert. I will not become a Muslim after reading the Quran. I am simply reading the Quran to better understand what Muslims believe. So I'm reading it here. I have the tafsir on my computer. So you're not going to be able to say, I didn't understand what I was reading. There's something I don't understand, I'll just go to the tafsir. I will be doing longer update videos on my YouTube. I'll be doing behind the scenes almost daily on my Instagram subscriptions. A couple topical videos on TikTok and Instagram about what I'm learning through this whole month. You don't need to DM me to try to help me through the Quran. I'll be okay. I appreciate it though. If you're expecting a conversion, you might as well unfollow now because it's not happening. Jesus will lose none of his sheep. So that's it, guys. It starts today.
So there's a few things that I want to say regarding this video, and I want to talk about the first video and then I want to talk about the second video. But before I do that, I just want to say I'm really happy that he's reading the Quran. He should know that the Quran is his book to read as well, because God tells us that the Quran is a guidance for mankind. I really hope that you get more than you anticipate out this experience. The first video the brother mentioned, I think his name is Jordan. So Jordan mentioned Muslims keep DMing him saying, if you read the Quran, you'll become a Muslim. He sort of said, okay, let's take on that challenge. And just by the wording and the language he used, I really personally don't like this approach. The reason being is, first of all, this isn't a game. And only I think believers can appreciate that, right? Because we believe in an afterlife. We believe a heaven and a hell. We believe that there's consequences for your actions and your choices in life. So that stuff definitely should be taken seriously. Sometimes I think when we present things and present offers in such ways, it's very easy for the opposing side to sort of get wrapped up in the ego of it. And really, when it comes to finding the truth, there should be no ego in it. You know, and I think we can all agree on that. The better offer to present to Jordan would be, you know, if you read the Quran with an open mind and an open heart, and I'm sure many Muslims who reached out to him did say that, you most definitely will find the truth there. But unfortunately, we know and we've been told by Allah that there will be people who read the Quran, who recognise the truth and reject it anyway. And I'm just a wee bit fearful that for this brother, Jordan, that without being disrespectful, but because of his blind faith towards his own faith, that he's walking into this already closed-minded. Therefore, that brings me on to the next video when it sort of looks like he's a wee bit panicked. Now, before you react, let me explain. I think maybe after putting out the first video, you got an influx of Muslims who were saying extremely nice things, who were offering their support, who were giving you sort of direction and guidance, making lots of prayers, we call them du'as. And I can imagine how overwhelming that can be. It is a beautiful thing though. I think it's really reflective of the Muslim community and their, you know, good intention to want for someone what they want for themselves, and that is eternal success and happiness and bliss. Don't be scared of that. Don't be scared to talk to Muslims. I definitely would advise that you speak to Muslims who have knowledge. Sometimes when we're reading something, even if we have an explanation of the meaning, sometimes questions pop up. It's only natural. There is the Muslim Lantern. There's also Shaykha from the One Message Foundation. You reach out to them with any questions, they'll definitely try and help you with that. To have questions and to have those questions answered is a very normal thing in Islam. So I would definitely embrace the experience. Make it about you and yourself and your journey only. This is not about a bet with a Muslim. This is not about your Instagram subscriptions, your YouTube channel or Instagram. This is about you and your future in this world and in the next. At the end of the day, what you choose to do is your business. We are the Muslim community. We are here either way. You have any questions, come to us. There is other advice I wanted to give Jordan, though. He mentioned that, no, I'm not reading the Quran to convert. I'm reading the Quran to better understand Muslims. And then later in the video, you mentioned that Jesus won't be losing any sheep today. And I'm assuming what you mean by that is he's not going to be losing any followers. And let me just tell you right now, from a Muslim's perspective, we don't want that either. The thing is, Jordan, is that we believe in Jesus. We believe in Prophet Moses. We believe in Prophet Abraham. May peace and blessings be upon them all. But I think actually if you were to take a step back for a second, you might actually recognise that what it means to be a Muslim is someone who submits their will to God, someone who follows God. Jesus was a Muslim, and I truly believe that that is genuinely what you want to do with your life. You want to be a dedicated follower of God. Despite how unpopular it is today in this world of secularism, liberalism and atheism, that you still believe in a creator, you believe in the afterlife, and you want to be successful in that. But all of that is wasted if you are not a seeker of truth. Anyone who's in a similar situation to Jordan, this is not about winning a race. This is not about a particular title being better than the other. This is about finding God in the way that he describes himself, not the way that we describe him. This is about following God in the ways that he wants us to, not in the ways that people want us to. And I can tell you right now, if you read the Bible with an open heart, as a genuine seeker of truth, if you take that same approach with the Quran, making sincere prayer that God guide you, and a part of that sincerity is wanting truth no matter the title that it falls under. Allah tells us in the Quran,
"And we have certainly revealed to you verses which are clear proofs, and no one would deny them except the defiantly disobedient."
This life is but a moment, and our choices in this world will determine where it is we end up. So we owe it to ourselves. We are worth it. Jordan, you are worth it to move forth in sincerity as a truth seeker, ready to take it on in whatever title it falls under. If you choose to read the book and you choose to remain a Christian, that's your business. You don't detract from the truth of the Quran. Islam speaks for itself. Its preservation speaks for itself. However, we want good for you. And ready to answer any questions you have about Islam. Take advantage of that. Don't be scared there. But either way, we wish you the best. We wish you success. May the one and only God guide us to the truth and to success in this world and in the hereafter. Ameen. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant. Astaghfiruk wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum.